Hello there, guys, girls, gamers, everyone, it's me, GenuineParts, and we're back in Bionic Heart. Can't believe we're at 12th episode already. 12th episode already. Yeah, that's crazy. Agea and Kotori are currently discussing that Agea wants a bite of the ice cream Kotori has for helping me shop, and I'm not sure if I'm there already because I was just buying ground meat. So let's get on. Don't be so stingy. They are not the best friends. It's okay. Alright, just one spoonful. Yay! Thanks, Kotori! Oh, my Haagen-Dazs. It's delicious! Yeah, also, if you didn't watch the previous episode, which you definitely should, I made an experiment based on a comment that I didn't read the girl's text last time. I only read Aoi's text and thoughts and the narration in the background. This time I do. Let me know what you prefer in the comments, or in a message, or on Twitter, or anywhere else. So just, you have the freedom to decide what happens in this Let's Play. It's delicious. What are you doing? I'd finished paying and had come back, and Kotori was letting Agea eat her ice cream. I felt like I'd seen something I wasn't supposed to see. It's not what it looks like. She said that she really wanted to eat it, so I just let her have one spoonful. I see. Well, it's nice that you are getting along. No, it's not like that. Strawberry is nice too. Hey, can I have another spoonful? Well, now you're getting greedy. No, that's all. There won't be any left for me. Blushing as she spoke, Kotori continued to wolf down the Haagen-Dazs. Okay, let's go. Here, take this back. Huh? Hey, this is heavy. I'll help too, to say thank you for the ice cream. I pushed Kotori's wheelchair and we leave the shopping mall. Hey, how do you cut this? Pass that to me. I'll show you how it's done. Her face seemed to say, I get annoyed when people get on their high horse, as she obediently passed me the knife. In a way that Kotori could see easily, I cut the vegetables. Chop, 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 chop. Like this. How about the green pepper? Wouldn't it be best to cut it in half down the middle? Okay, I tried it. We had come back to the dormitory and had begun cooking in the dining hall. I got Kotori, who couldn't reach the stove, to cut the vegetables. I'm cooking while Agea helps and tells me how to do it. Hey, this is pretty easy. See, you just cut the vegetables and stew them with the chicken thighs, said Agea, who had brought her recipe, or the recipe. Basque style chicken stew. I couldn't guess what kind of food it would be from just the name, but it is really easy to make. First you grill the chicken thighs, then you fry them with the cut vegetables, and after that add the canned tomato and broth and leave it to stew. It's a stew that doesn't need to be done precisely. That's the main dish. Next we prepare the salad and the soup. Oh, Het. Even as Het walks around her feet quacking, Kotori doesn't seem to notice as she's quietly immersed in what she's doing. She's really concentrating. Surprisingly, she's the enthusiastic type, isn't she? Despite complaining at first, once she gets started, she becomes very serious. It's quite hard to cut them evenly, not easily. Well, it doesn't need to be exact. If there is a variety in the thickness, it gives a difference in texture. Cut them unevenly? I got it. She said as she thought about this and started to intentionally cutting the vegetables unevenly. I guess that's what people look like when they get serious. Agea, how does this soup taste to you? The flavor is a little too mild. That's salt and pepper. And so the preparations for dinner continued smoothly. It's getting dark. Oh, it looks so tasty! One after another, the boarders came into the dining hall, and seeing the food on the table and how different it was to usual, they were surprised at first. There's a general idea of meal times for the boarders. I usually make meals at the same time, and the time that everyone comes to the dining hall is not really set. It's okay if you come later, and it's okay if you don't eat. That's why we often eat at different times. It's the first time since I came here that we've all gathered at the same time like this. Today was the only time that I had told them in advance. Okay, everyone, please take a seat. You too, Agea. Excuse me. Today's dinner looks amazing. Sanai, I guess. We don't see much of her. Kanako, hey, can we start eating? I'm starving. Well, Kanako, you're always starving, as it seems. Go ahead, enjoy your meal. The boarders, looking at each other, cautiously moved the food towards their mouth. It's delicious! It really is delicious! I can hear the word delicious coming from the boarders. What is? It's true, it really is tasty. Basque-style chicken stew. I was the one that had made it, but I didn't know how it would taste, and I had imagined that it wouldn't be very good. It was different to the Western or Chinese food that I usually make, and that I normally don't use spices that make it easy to understand the flavor. The meat stewed in the tomato soup was tender and was surprisingly refreshing. Most importantly, the flavor of the meat had really been drawn out, so I had no complaints at all about the taste. It's the kind of thing that you eat on a hot summer's day when you don't have much of an appetite. This is great! Please, have some salad too! A salad served in a big bowl was divided between everyone. There were cucumbers, tomatoes, and lettuce, I guess. Usually don't order my salad on English. And there was also avocado and mozzarella cheese. Even though it was just an elaborate salad, again the reaction was, this salad is delicious. Ryoku. What do you... I don't remember half of them. It's kind of fancy. Ryoku, who is in the second grade like me, and also Sanai, the third year with the trademark glasses, both seem to really like it. Well, I usually don't see them. This was produced by me, Agea-chan. Everyone made a face that kind of showed they knew that. The truth is that today's meal was made under the advice of Miss Himegi here. So that's why Agea is here. I thought I'd get him to make food that I like for me. By the way, it seems that Agea and Ryoku were friends from before. The thing is, it seems the food that I made didn't really go down too well with everyone. Apart from Kaneko, all of the boarders looked away for a moment awkwardly. It's not like that it didn't taste good. Yes, but the portions were very big. That's why, if there was something you want to say, please talk to me about it, okay? It's a little scary, but I thought I'd try to talk to them about it. How should I put this? It's all the same color. Yes, I know what you mean. That's exactly it, Yuka. But today's food is colorful. It sure is. There's red, green, yellow and white and many other colors, and it looks vivid and colorful. The food I usually make is ginger pork, brown, fried rice, brown, curry, yellow, yakisoba, brown, Neapolitan pasta, red, and so on, but it's basically comprised of a single color. Aoi's food is hearty, and I quite like it. Yes, it's not that it doesn't taste good, but you see, recently it's been really hot and we don't have much of an appetite. So we get tired of it halfway through. Everyone's really kind, aren't they? They really care about my feelings. Just because of that, I was unnecessarily worried. For a guy like me who went to a sports-focused boys' school and lived together with his dad in a kind of bachelor pad, that was always enough. I never even thought about the color of food. Somehow it seems that in a girl's dormitory, that kind of thing is important. But this is really delicious. Can I have seconds? Everyone seems satisfied. I feel like this is the most they've opened up to me so far. If I'm going to say it, now it's my chance. Can I just say something? I stand up and get everyone's attention. Please listen as you eat. This is about the border straws. Would it be alright to increase them a little? I'm a student too, so it's pretty tough for me. For example, if you could just get you guys to clean the bathroom, that would be a big help. Everyone looked at each other as if they were trying to figure out what the others were thinking. To be honest, no one's going to be happy about increasing their chores, but okay, I understand. As Yuka the oldest responded, the others nodded in agreement. It must be tough for you, Aoi. You can tell that just by looking. The truth is, I was kind of worried about it. He even fixed the leaky roof. In return, I will try harder than ever to make good food for you. Can we eat this kind of delicious food every day? Sounds good, doesn't it, Ryoka? I might live here too. Is that all we have to do? That and one other thing. This is what I really wanted to say. I think we should get Kotori to do some things too. Kotori, who was sitting at the end of the table, the furthest away from everyone, who looked uncomfortable while she ate, was surprised to hear her name called. Everybody looked around at Kotori. But Kotori is... She has a walking disability, but she can use her hands. There are things she can do. Like today's dinner. She helped us with that. Yeah, only because you guys made me do it. This had a big impact on everyone who until just now had been eating the food and saying how delicious it was. They looked at her like they were impressed, but Kotori seemed kind of embarrassed. Ah. Thanks to Kotori helping us, we were able to get the dinner preparations done easily. If that's the case, then maybe we can add another chore. I don't dislike cooking, but to prepare food for several people is physically quite demanding. If that's okay with Kotori, could you help me prepare the meals? Yeah, I guess, if that's what it's like. Thank you. I say while Kotori looks away and quietly nods without saying anything. It's a little different to the other chores, but in order to avoid being unfair from now on, I want Kotori to help out where she can. Everyone still had their reservations about the whole thing, so for now they just quietly looked at each other. Even so, until now, Kotori and the other boarders had quite a distant relationship. However, I'm the one who understands the situation the least, or rather the one who understands it the most. Excuse me? Kanako raised her hand, then the others followed. If she can do that, it would be really good. I think so too, Yuka. I always thought it was a little strange. So from tomorrow, let's do our best. You do, Dorm Mother. You too, Kotori. Kotori was moody until the end, but she kept herself from shouting abuse at me, which I know she's good at, and seemed to understand what I was trying to do. Thanks for today, Ageha. Ageha, I think this is. You really helped me out. Don't mention it. When you're in trouble, I'll come to your rescue. That's how it always is, right? Same goes for you too. Head's back. Head came waddling from down the corridor. Oh, Mr. Duck, what's up? Have you come to see me off? Head flapped his wing towards Ageha. Maybe he's saying thanks for helping Kotori. Those are his feelings as her housemate. Okay, tell her this when you go back to your room. I had fun today. The way he replied made it seem like he completely understood what Ageha had said, and that Head wiggled his tail as he waddled off. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, take care on your way back. This sounds like you're throwing her out. Sure, see you later. Aoi. Good with the ladies, isn't he? Head, where did you go? Okay, here's a cucumber snack. Hey, listen, Head. Today I helped make dinner. It was something or other style chicken stew. Everyone said it was delicious. Ah. I ate it too. It really was delicious. Isn't that great? Ah, she's happy. That's nice. Today will soon be over. But it was fun. Ah, she's nice at heart. Extend the little wings which fly in the sky highly. I push down the heavy pedals and the gears creak. I worry that the chain, which is stretched to its limit, will snap off and fly off at some point. However, there's no time to think about that during the hill climb. Damn it, I can't do this anymore. The sport is just way too severe. I'm not proud of this, but I decided not to put myself through any pointless hardship. I don't enjoy putting in a lot of effort. Just ahead of me is something fun, so that's why I can do my best. At that time, I was getting closer and closer to it. Finally, the top of the slope. As I climbed to the top of the slope, the view all of a sudden opened up. Below me is the town, spreading far into the distance, and the steep downhill road. Finally, the time has come for my reward. I lower my posture, kick down on the pedal, and accelerate in the blink of an eye. In spite of the headwind that would have been so problematic on flat ground, I cut through it like a bullet. On a downhill slope, speeds can reach close to 80 kilometers per hour. If that were a car driving through the city, it would breeze past as I overtook other cars. If that were a car driving, it would breeze past it. If I come off my bike now, I'll be seriously injured. No joke, I could even die. After all, when we race, we are almost completely exposed. The road is winding and still not flat. At high speeds, when I entrust my body to the inertia, the wheels bounce on the uneven road surface. Strangely, I don't feel any fear. I only feel overwhelming exhilaration. Nevertheless, I mustn't lose concentration. It's not like I hadn't predicted that there might be unforeseen circumstances. Even so. When I opened my eyes, I thought that I was on that hospital bed. Sure, there's an unfamiliar ceiling, but I soon realized that it wasn't a hospital. It's only my room, huh? I still don't really feel like this is my room, though. I lie on one side of the bed and vacantly try to recall what happened in my dream. I forgot most of it from the shock of waking up, but I had an idea of what kind of dream it was. I pulled the alarm clock towards myself. 11:42. It's noon already. Even though it's Sunday, I've slept too long. On Sunday I don't need to prepare breakfast. As for the job like fixing leak and other jobs that can be done quickly, I did most of them yesterday. Sunday with nothing to do. I get out of bed and look at my knee. There's the scar, fresh from surgery. It was the first time I'd seen it in a while, the dream about the time. In the last few days, because of how busy I'd been and the change of scenes, I'd gone without having any unnecessary thoughts. Things had only calmed down a little, but I had let my guard down emotionally. Somehow I felt strangely sluggish and didn't feel like getting out of bed. There was someone knocking on the door. Aoi, are you awake? Hey! It's an A, the third grader boarder. She's quite a cheerful person, but I always feel like she's keeping her distance from me. Despite that, no. Aoi, wake up! Aoi! I'm awake. First I answered, then I get out of bed and then moved over to the door. What is it? Well, you have a visitor. While thinking it was strange for Sanai to get so excited, I quickly got changed and left the room. I looked outside the entrance to see your mother.
Yo, Aoi.
Oh, no. Tatsuya. Anchan. When she said that I had a visitor, she meant Anchan. The boarders poked their heads out from behind the wall of the hallway and looked at Anchan from a distance. It's just like Anchan to be completely unfazed by this weird spectacle. Hey, eat this with the boarders. Anchan said as he passed me a welcoming present. What is this? Shingen mochi? We were given this by someone in the neighborhood, but we couldn't eat all of it. Oh, is this what I think it is? Anchan had always been popular with the girls, especially with much older ladies. He often received presents from them, particularly from the elderly ladies. It's possible that he could become the straw millionaire, and even if he just walked around the town for a day, there would be no shortage of things to eat. I take the souvenir from Anchan and pass it to Yuka and the others, who half hidden behind the wall out the hallway. I think this will do it for this episode. Let's find out in the next episode what's going on with all the girls staring at us. Thanks so much for watching. Best regards from Parts. Bye!